Hey everyone, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. So you've obviously seen Rob over the weekend and some of the videos, but now we're going to be switching to the focus to Arsenal. Another big game. The Premier League football is back. International football is out the way. How you doing, Rob? You alright?
I'm good, thanks. And yourself?
Not bad, thank you for asking. Much better now. I've got a new car, so I'm over the moon about that. Now we're going to be talking about Arsenal. So, let's bring it up on screen, the last four fixtures. You know, the first two games, Rob, were quite tough. City at home and away to Chelsea, which they didn't pick up any points, but they've got back-to-back wins now over West Ham and Cardiff. So, obviously played 4-1-2. Scored 8, so they're averaging 2 a game, but a lot of goals conceded there, 6 from the 4. It's currently sitting 9th in the table. Question is, though, they've had 8 different goal scorers so far. They're under transition under Unai Emery. Are Arsenal still feared in this league?
I think it's very early days so far in the season, and yes, I would still count them as one of the top 6.
The weakest out the top 6?
Sorry?
Would they be the weakest out the top 6?
Oh, they're certainly one of the weaker teams out the top 6, but time will tell over the course of the season whether that will really be the case. I think at the moment, 50-50 in terms of wins and losses. That's not quite ideal. I mean, I was expecting them to sort of put up a lot of fight and commitment against Man City on the opening day, and followed by Chelsea. In the Chelsea game especially, they could have lost by a lot more than just the one goal in it. But they came back. They actually responded really well against West Ham, which, that sort of changed my opinions. That sort of proved me wrong a bit. And then Lacazette against Cardiff especially was excellent. So I think he would be one to watch this season. But yeah, over the course of the season, I can't see Arsenal sort of having much of a difference under Emery.
Surely they've got to be closer to what they were before under Wenger. And you're right, that Chelsea one, they drew, they got it back to 2-2, didn't they? They were using their Chelsea's weak side, which is their left side, which we exploited with Hoslu's goal against Chelsea. But, difficult start for them. Obviously, they could say the same about us, of course, as well. Now, I just really want to touch upon their signings, because when you look at these signings, like of Lucas Torreira, Bernd Leno, who hasn't really hasn't even played a game yet, Socrates, Matteo Guenensu, if I pronounced that right, you've seen him play in every game, really surprising, and Stefan Lichtensteiner. If you take out the youngster out of there, there's a lot of grit, a lot of fight, a lot of, bullish characters there who you don't really associate Arsenal with. I mean, there's no stars amongst there. They're very hard-hitting, love a tackle, very aggressive type of natures. Do you think that's what Arsenal have lacked under Wenger before Unai Emery came in?
Oh, difficult to say. I think one of the biggest problems that Arsenal fans had under Wenger is that it's the same type of football that Wenger was trying, and yet the players that they were bringing in were not sort of suited to that type of football as such.
Yeah.
And then you've got the new manager in, Emery, and you can sort of tell that he's wanting to make a difference, right? Things are going to be a lot different under Emery compared to Wenger. And, as you said, with the signings that he's brought in, they're very bullish, like I say.
Yeah. Well, I think Torreira, he's got an injury boost. I think he might feature potentially against us. So we'll see on that one. So it's a change in direction, and like you say, I think it is a little bit too early to judge Arsenal at the moment. Probably the same as us, because we've had a difficult start. Arsenal might laugh at us being relegation, but we've had a tough start, very similar to them. Now, which is interesting, they've gone back because obviously Wenger's played around with a 3 at the back. Emery has now gone back to a 4, playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. This is their usual lineup. Let's put this on screen. So what the pattern is they've been Petr Cech in goal, Bellerin at right back, and then Mustafi and Socrates, the 2 centre-backs, Monreal at left back, and then Guendouzi, again, apologise if I didn't pronounce that right, alongside Xhaka, who gets a lot of criticism from Arsenal fans, Xhaka. And then he seems to play around with the 3 behind the striker. It's been Mkhitaryan, it's been Ozil, it's been Iwobi, it's been Ramsey, even Lacazette's played out there, even Aubameyang's played up there, but I would expect probably Aubameyang to go back up top again against us. Rob, any weaknesses in that lineup?
Oh, it's difficult to point out, but I think Guendouzi, I think he's got a lot of potential. I think from Lorient, and Xhaka, he is definitely prone to a yellow card or two. I think those two, Xhaka and Guendouzi, in the CDM role. Yeah,
Especially Shelvey's back.
Yeah, Shelvey, that's a big if, I think, but we'll see. But I think if you look at the defence, on paper, that is a strong defence. But when you look at the statistics, 8 goals conceded so far. Oh, six.
Yeah.
6 goals conceded so far. You know, that's something to target. I mean, I've been very surprised with the selection of Czech. I know he's the standing captain at the moment, but you've got Bernd Leno, who's proven in European football, proven in the Bundesliga for Bayer Leverkusen, and yet Czech, despite his nerves so far early this season, I think, he's shown a lot of weaknesses. He's definitely not the keeper that he used to be. I think Leno would be a breath of fresh air once he does come in. But yeah, Emery's being insistent on Czech, and I think that will prove to be a weakness in the long run.
I think you're spot on. I think going forward, Arsenal always marvellous squad. They've got talent going forward. I would probably say, I would agree, Jack as one that we could target, maybe the youngster as well. And then it's always the defence, and I don't know what it is about Petr Cech. He seems to be not the goalkeeper, but Unai Emery is insistent on playing at the back. We've seen Cech look very wobbly, in particular against Cardiff. What do you make of that, playing from the back? It doesn't seem like he's good on the ball, Cech, does he, with his feet?
Oh, he's certainly more throughout the decade decade plus a few more years that we've seen him. He has been thump it up. But it's a big question when you're a manager. Does the manager have a style of play that he wants the players to play at, bearing in mind that they're not very, experienced, or it'll take time for them to get good at that? Or does the manager get the players in and tailor his style of play to their strengths? It's a big debate on that, and
that's where Leno may come in. If
exactly.
Cech continues on that as well. Right? Yeah. Okay. Are you confident going into this game? Because it depends which Arsenal side turns up, isn't it? And if it's like, what's your thoughts going into this? Are you confident? Are you a bit sceptical? Tell me what you're thinking.
I'm not confident, but
Why?
I'm not confident because it is Arsenal. Our track record against them, even though we beat them last time, it doesn't really make good reading, does it? I think it's one win in the past
11 or something.
12, 11 meetings. Yeah, it doesn't make good reading. But at the same time, I think this is a good time to play them. Our players, as well as theirs, are refreshed from the international break that's just about to finish. And then, at the same time, it's still the early days. We sort of still haven't quite sussed out Arsenal just yet under Emery.
So, tell one then. Are we going to win, lose, or draw then?
We'll draw.
I think we'll score, because I think we're prone to...
Oh, yeah.
So you're thinking a score, right?
It's just going to be a case of who's going to score more, because I think it will be a high-scoring game. I think they've got more of a chance of scoring more.
Yeah, they'll definitely give it chances as well. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is it then. Thank you very much, Rob. Again, as ever, you'll see Rob on newcastlefanstv.com, and also he's on the Facebook page as well. Thank you very much, Rob. Enjoy your night. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much.
And let us know what you think in the comments down there below. Bye-bye.